Think Small to Solve Big Problems, reading and published by Mr. Books. Introduction. In an age inundated with complexity and challenges, the notion that small actions can yield monumental changes appears almost counterintuitive. The phrase "think big" is frequently championed as the pathway to success, encouraging vast dreams and heightened ambition. However, this monolithic approach often overlooks the profound truth nestled within the diminutive, that small, deliberate actions can accumulate to generate seismic shifts in both personal experiences and societal landscapes. This book, Think Small to Solve Big Problems, guides you through the often neglected strategy of breaking down formidable obstacles into manageable components, inspiring readers to adopt a more granular way of thinking. Part 1. Understanding Big Problems elucidates the nature of complexities entrenched within modern dilemmas. By defining what constitutes a big problem, we delve into the psychology and systems that foster these pervasive issues. This section sets the stage for the reader to recognize the monumental task ahead, demonstrating that large-scale problems can often be traced back to numerous smaller, interwoven factors. In Part 2, titled The Power of Small Actions, we examine historical and contemporary examples of how minor interventions have paved the way for significant resolutions. This narrative not only showcases triumphs, but underscores the fact that momentous change is often a series of small, thoughtful actions rather than isolated grand gestures. Part 3 shifts focus toward cultivating a think small mindset, a crucial transformative step. Encouraging readers to reassess their default inclinations to aim for expansive solutions, we explore how adopting a mindset centered on incrementalism fosters adaptability and resilience in problem solving. In Part 4, Practical Tools for Small Solutions, we provide an assortment of strategies and tools designed to assist individuals in implementing small-scale solutions. This section acts as a practical manual for those who aspire to materialize changes in their surroundings, equipping readers with actionable insights that complement their newfound mindset. The conclusion reflects on the overarching theme of the book, inviting readers to commit to a future where small thinking is a celebrated norm. By embracing this approach, we can collectively mitigate the multitude of complexities that challenge us today. Think Small to Solve Big Problems is more than a title. It is a call to action. As we traverse the pages ahead, we will uncover how the power of small can lead us to transformative solutions for some of the biggest challenges we face. The journey towards simplicity in thought may appear daunting, but together we can navigate the intricate pathway from enormity to manageability, illuminating the road ahead with a renewed focus on the smaller yet crucial steps that lie beneath the surface of our grandest troubles. Chapter 1. Understanding Big Problems. The obsession with scale has become a hallmark of our time. Whether in politics, business, or personal aspirations, the narrative frequently focuses on the grandiose. Yet, what if the real danger lies in ignoring the fundamental components of our largest challenges? To navigate this inquiry, we must first understand the anatomy of big problems. Big problems are multifaceted, often entrenched within layers of complexity and intertwined with various societal, economic, and psychological factors. Examples such as climate change, poverty, and systemic inequality do not exist in isolation. They are the result of numerous smaller, interconnected issues that have compounded over time. Therefore, dismantling these colossal problems necessitates a meticulous examination of their constituent parts. To begin unpacking these issues, consider the definition of a big problem. Big problems are typically characterized by their pervasive impact, long-term persistence, and resistance to straightforward solutions. They elicit strong emotional responses and can lead to a sense of helplessness. The enormity of these challenges may induce a paralyzing effect, prompting individuals to dismiss engagement altogether. Yet the essence of change is precisely in our ability to confront these overwhelming issues with courage and strategy. Take, for instance, climate change, an issue often framed as an insurmountable crisis. The enormity of rising temperatures, extreme weather events, and species extinction can leave us feeling insignificant, rendering our efforts moot. However, if we dissect the problem, we reveal numerous manageable components, each contributing factor from individual carbon footprints to corporate emissions represents an entry point for intervention. This disaggregation demonstrates that every action counts, no matter how minor it may seem in the grand scheme. Moreover, understanding big problems requires an analysis of the mindset that has historically governed our approaches. The urgency to deliver immediate and tangible results sometimes leads to the adoption of reactive solutions rather than proactive ones. Addressing symptoms instead of root causes further perpetuates the cycle of escalation. Hence, the tactical shift from an expansive to a concentrated focus becomes not just beneficial, but essential. By employing small strategies, we can create ripple effects that gradually shift paradigms. This concept is supported by systems thinking, which emphasizes the interrelations among various elements within a system. Every little action, when viewed through a systems lens, contributes to the overall dynamics of that system. Thus, by redefining our approach to problem solving, we enable ourselves to intervene strategically and sustainably. Recognizing the structures that uphold big problems is vital. Restrictions in policy, misaligned incentives, and entrenched social norms can all serve as barriers to progress. Understanding these obstacles will empower us to navigate them effectively, allowing for small yet impactful changes to be made. Moreover, for any movement toward resolution, fostering a shared understanding is crucial. This collective recognition paves the way for collaboration and innovation, as stakeholders begin to see the value in diverse contributions. As such, the call to think small offers a framework that invites everyone from policymakers to grassroots activists to participate in the struggle against big problems. Equipped with this understanding, the next sections of this book will explore how small actions can indeed yield significant results. By delving deeper into the nuances of small thinking, we aim to redefine the narratives surrounding problem solving in a way that respects the complexity of reality while revealing pathways to progress. Chapter 2: The Power of Small Actions. The journey towards solving big problems begins with the recognition that each substantial change is contingent upon a series of smaller actions. History bears witness to numerous instances where modest, seemingly insignificant steps have catalyzed profound transformations. Consider the incremental movements for social justice. The civil rights movement in the United States did not arise from a singular act of defiance, but rather from a multitude of small protests, discussions, and community-building efforts. Rosa Parks' refusal to give up her bus seat is often heralded as a pivotal moment, yet it was the culmination of countless voices advocating for equality over the years. Parks' act was small, yet it ignited a movement that reshaped a nation. This illustrates how small actions can create ignition points for widespread change, particularly when they resonate with a collective desire for progress. Furthermore, small actions are essential in fostering resilience amid adversity. In personal contexts, small habits can improve mental health and well-being, leading to greater life satisfaction over time. The notion of micro-habits highlights that incremental progress, such as reading a few pages of a book daily or committing to a short exercise routine, can create long-lasting impacts. Each small step contributes to a more significant change without the overwhelming pressure that large goals often impose. The power of small lies in its accessibility. It democratizes the process of change, allowing individuals from various backgrounds and circumstances to participate in meaningful ways. When we frame problem solving with small actions at its core, we break down the barriers that often deter engagement. Everyone can adopt a think small approach, making the journey towards substantial change inclusive rather than exclusive. In exploring this further, it is essential to recognize the principles underpinning the effectiveness of small actions. One such principle is the concept of compounded growth. In financial terms, compound interest illustrates how small, regular contributions can result in significant wealth accumulation over time. This principle extends to social change as well. Small actions, when multiplied across a community or movement, can yield exponential results. The essence of compounded growth lies not in the magnitude of the actions, but rather in their consistency and collective effect. Moreover, small actions often offer immediate feedback, reinforcing the behavior and encouraging further engagement. For example, volunteering for a few hours at a local organization may seem minimal, however. The immediate impact on a community can reinforce loyalty and encourage participants to pursue broader roles. This reinforces the notion that even small contributions are valuable in the larger context, cultivating a sense of purpose and commitment among individuals. An essential aspect of leveraging small actions for big results is storytelling. Narratives surrounding small efforts can inspire others to take part and contribute their voices and resources. By framing these actions within a larger narrative of change, we create a rich tapestry of engagement. Storytelling also allows us to contextualize our small efforts against the backdrop of significant issues, fostering empathy and understanding. This encourages more individuals to join the cause, creating a multiplier effect where small actions can quickly gain momentum through collective participation. As we reflect on the power of small actions, it is crucial to explore external examples across various domains, such as environmental sustainability, community building, and public health. For instance, the plastic straw ban movement, which began at a grassroots level, initiated discussions about single-use plastics, leading to larger regulatory changes in municipalities and corporations worldwide. This movement demonstrates how small acts of advocacy can create a ripple effect, motivating others to minimize their plastic consumption. In contrast, initiatives against overwhelming problems often encounter resistance due to their scale. When problems appear insurmountable, individuals may feel powerless, apprehensive about making any contributions that seem insignificant within the challenge's context. Thus, it becomes imperative to shift our focus from the daunting nature of the problem to the multitude of small solutions that exist, while acknowledging that they can lead to big changes over time. Through these reflections, the overarching message remains clear: small actions matter. They can burgeon into powerful movements that challenge narratives and systems. As we progress in this journey, consider what small actions you can implement daily to contribute to larger issues yearning for resolution. Every step counts, and the collective impact of these small contributions can forge pathways to monumental change. Chapter 3: Shifting to a Think Small Mindset. To effectively tackle big problems, a fundamental shift in mindset is essential. The dominant culture often glorifies ambition and grandiosity, reinforcing an illusion that success can only be achieved through expansive visions. While it is vital to dream big, the reality of problem solving lies in recognizing that the scale of one's ambitions does not directly correlate with the impact or effectiveness of their actions. Transitioning to a think small mindset not only empowers individuals, but also cultivates resilience, adaptability, and a propensity for continuous improvement. At its core, a think small mindset involves embracing humility and recognizing the value of incremental progress. This approach stands in stark contrast to the traditional linear progress model, where each step is assumed to be monumental in its impact. Instead, small thinking encourages a more circular approach, where learning, failure, and adjustment are integral components of the process. one must approach challenges with curiosity rather than apprehension, viewing each small action as a stepping stone rather than a mere preliminary measure. The notion of perfectionism remains a significant barrier to adopting a different mindset. Our societal obsession with flawless execution often leads to avoidance or inaction. When confronted with grand problems, many individuals feel that a large or perfect solution is necessary, causing them to hesitate in initiating change due to fear of falling short. A think small mindset, however, liberates individuals from this expectation, creating an environment where experimentation is welcomed. An excellent illustration of this principle can be found in the world of entrepreneurship. Startups often begin with a prototype or minimal viable product, MVP, to test market reactions. These initial versions may lack polish, but they allow for feedback and iteration, ultimately leading to well-developed and customer-centric products. This iterative process exemplifies how small thinking can lead to significant innovations and outcomes. In contrast, aiming for perfection may hinder progress, leading to stagnation. Beyond personal application, a think small mindset also plays a crucial role in fostering collaboration. When individuals feel empowered to share their ideas, irrespective of their perceived scale or brilliance, they contribute to creating a culture of openness and creativity. Collective problem-solving thrives in environments where diverse voices and contributions are acknowledged, emphasizing that no idea is too small to warrant consideration. Moreover, adopting this mindset requires individuals to confront and deconstruct their assumptions about success. Success should not be reserved for the few who achieve widespread acclaim. Instead, it can exist in the everyday actions and decisions made by individuals in their communities. By redefining success as the participation and engagement of individuals in meaningful actions, we cultivate a more democratic and inclusive vision for change. Transformation also requires an understanding that the path to addressing big problems is not linear. Individuals might encounter setbacks and obstacles, but within a think small framework, these challenges are not viewed as failures, but rather as learning opportunities. Each misstep offers valuable insights, revealing the nuances of the problem at hand and prompting further exploration of effective strategies. Furthermore, cultivating a think small mindset requires intentional environments that encourage experimentation. Whether in organizational cultures, educational institutions, or community initiatives, creating spaces for risk-taking and exploration is vital. This could manifest as open forums for brainstorming, workshops for skill building, or platforms for sharing experiences and learning from one another. Technology serves as an invaluable ally in fostering this mindset. Online forums and social media provide a platform for sharing small victories and learning from others' experiences, promoting a culture where small actions are celebrated. Engaging in online communities focused on collective problem-solving can ignite inspiration and drive collaboration on a broader scale. An online movement that emphasizes small wins encourages the idea that each action contributes to a much larger narrative. As we navigate this transformative journey, it is crucial to understand that transitioning to a think small mindset is an ongoing process. It demands patience, introspection, and a commitment to re-evaluating deeply held beliefs about success, action, and contribution. However, the payoff is significant. An empowered community of problem solvers who are unafraid to take small steps towards monumental changes. Chapter 4. Practical Tools for Thinking Small. Equipped with a newfound understanding of the power of small actions and the necessity of a shifting mindset, we now delve into the essential practical tools that facilitate the think small approach. These instruments, grounded in actionable strategies and intentional practices, assist individuals in translating their insights into tangible results. First and foremost, is the concept of goal setting through the lens of incrementalism. Traditional goal setting often promotes large, ambitious targets, which can be overwhelming and lead to discouragement. Conversely, adopting a SMART approach specific to small actions refines our goals with criteria, emphasizing their specificity, measurability, achievability, relevance, and time-bound nature. For example, rather than setting a goal to reduce plastic waste, one might resolve to bring a reusable shopping bag every time I shop this month. Breaking goals down into these manageable components fosters accountability and makes progress palpable. Another powerful tool lies in the practice of journaling or reflective writing. Documenting one's small actions and experiences promotes self-awareness, allowing individuals to assess their behavior and adapt accordingly. This regular reflection can foster gratitude, resilience, and a sense of accomplishment. Small milestones can be documented, highlighting the incremental progress that might otherwise remain overlooked amidst larger aspirations. In conjunction with journaling is the practice of visualization. Visualization exercises enable individuals to mentally rehearse their small actions and outcomes. By vividly imagining the steps required to achieve a goal, individuals can build confidence and motivation while mitigating resistance. These mental rehearsals articulate a clearer path, empowering individuals to take that initial leap toward change. Networking and community building are also critical instruments in cultivating a think small culture. Engaging in collaborative projects or community initiatives creates spaces for individuals to contribute their small actions collectively. Local cleanup events, book clubs, or community gardening projects exemplify opportunities to unite efforts, fostering camaraderie among participants. These interactions not only generate small yet impactful outcomes, but strengthen the community fabric through shared experiences. Additionally, embracing feedback loops proves invaluable across various domains. Feedback encourages iterative growth, providing insight into what works and areas needing adjustment. Whether within a professional environment or personal projects, establishing avenues for constructive feedback nurtures growth and cultivates a culture of open dialogue, promoting collaboration. Digital tools can also facilitate small action practices, particularly through the use of goal tracking applications, forums for community engagement, or platforms for sharing progress. These resources aid individuals in documenting their journey toward change, offering a sense of accountability and motivation while inspiring others in the process. In the realm of education and skill building, the principle of micro-learning comes into play. Micro-learning allows individuals to absorb information in bite-sized segments, promoting retention and engagement. Platforms that offer short, focused courses encourage individuals to learn new skills to implement small changes in their lives. This method breaks down the barriers associated with traditional learning and invites exploration of diverse topics. Promoting a culture of small testing is crucial within professional and educational environments. By cultivating spaces where individuals can experiment with new ideas, initiatives, or projects, organizations may uncover unexpected solutions. This approach fosters innovation by allowing small tests to reveal opportunities for growth, ultimately leading to more expansive strategies grounded in tested successes. As we integrate these practical tools into our daily lives, it is crucial to remember the spirit behind the Think Small movement, the acknowledgement that every action, no matter how minor, contributes to a broader narrative of change. By leveraging these tools diligently, individuals and communities can nurture lasting transformations and reframe the discourse surrounding problem solving. Chapter 5. Analyzing Case Studies. Small Actions, Big Changes. To comprehend the impact of thinking small, we must turn our gaze to real-world case studies that illustrate the profound transformations sparked by humble beginnings. History is replete with examples where small actions catalyze significant change, highlighting the effectiveness of the think small approach in various contexts. One of the most striking examples is the global movement against polio, which relied heavily on small-scale interventions that expanded into massive public health campaigns. The success of initiatives like the Kick Polio Out of Africa campaign illustrates how localized actions can have global repercussions. The movement began by mobilizing communities to vaccinate children in vulnerable areas, often facilitated by small grassroots organizations. These focused efforts circumstantially grew into international collaborations, supported by governments, NGOs, and health organizations. As community members witnessed the benefits of vaccination on their health and welfare, their initial fights grew into larger endeavors, evolving into a fight against polio worldwide. The impact of grassroots movements in this context demonstrates how empowering communities to take small steps can yield transformative effects on public health, contributing to the near eradication of a disease that once dominated the global health agenda. Similarly, environmental movements often underscore the power of individual actions. The Ocean Cleanup Initiative, spearheaded by Boyan Slat, began as a small idea to tackle the immense plastic pollution in oceans. Slat harnessed crowdfunding and engaged with local communities to initiate cleanup efforts in smaller, manageable areas. Over time, this initiative attracted global attention and support, eventually leading to larger-scale efforts involving the deployment of advanced technologies to address the broader issue of ocean pollution. The significant shift in public discourse surrounding environmental sustainability was partly due to the cumulative impact of numerous small actions led by individuals, organizations, and advocates worldwide. Here, the marriage of small beginnings and expansive visions shines a light on the potential efficacy of incremental change in combating systemic issues facing our planet. In public health, small-scale interventions can have ripple effects that extend far beyond their immediate context. For example, the small practice of hand-washing within communities showed dramatic impacts on reducing transmission rates of various diseases. Through educational campaigns emphasizing the importance of hand hygiene, communities adopted simple practices that collectively resulted in measurable public health improvements. Another inspiring case study can be found in the realm of social justice. The movement to address food deserts in urban areas has involved myriad localized initiatives designed to make healthy foods more accessible. Organizations often began by establishing community gardens in distressed neighborhoods, with volunteers and residents cultivating fresh produce. These micro-interventions not only encouraged local consumption of healthy foods, but also sparked social bonds within communities, leading to larger movements advocating for policy change regarding food access. These examples highlight that small actions do not merely reside in isolation. They serve as connectors within broader networks of change. Each small effort builds upon the next, creating a web of progress that addresses larger issues in holistic and impactful ways. Importantly, examining these case studies reveals common themes that underscore the efficacy of small actions. The process often begins with community engagement, emphasizing the cruciality of local buy-in and shared ownership of the problem and its proposed solutions. Collective action, even when initiated on a small scale, fosters a culture of participation, enabling individuals to feel empowered in contributing to the change process. This lays the groundwork for creating a sense of momentum and energy, demonstrating that every action, no matter the size, is significant and worthy of recognition. Additionally, the importance of narrative emerges as a critical factor in these successful case studies. Leaders in these movements effectively harness the power of storytelling to galvanize support, motivate participants, and share their visions for a better future. Communicating the collective effort and interconnectedness of small actions creates a powerful and compelling narrative that can inspire broader participation. In concluding this chapter, we find that analyzing these case studies enriches our understanding of how small actions fuel monumental change. The lessons learned from these examples provide a framework for realizing the goals of Think Small and equip us with the awareness that change is often initiated from the ground up, one small action at a time. Chapter 6: Overcoming Resistance to Small Thinking. As the call to think small gains traction in various spheres, be it in personal development, social justice, or environmental sustainability, the journey will invariably encounter resistance. This inertia often stems from deeply rooted beliefs about scale, success, and societal norms. To navigate these challenges, it becomes imperative to understand the mechanisms of resistance and to equip ourselves with strategies to foster a culture of small thinking, encouraging a more receptive environment for change. One of the predominant sources of resistance lies in the prevailing societal narrative that glorifies the grandiose. We are inundated with stories of billion-dollar startups, internationally recognized activists, and prodigious innovators, fostering a belief that only grand accomplishments are worthy of attention and recognition. Consequently, individuals may feel disincentivized to contribute their small efforts, believing them to be insignificant in the larger narrative. To counteract this, a nuanced approach is required, one that values small victories and reframes success to include collective contributions. Celebrating small wins within communities fosters an environment that recognizes incremental progress as vital. Acknowledging these efforts publicly, whether through community newsletters, social media shout-outs, or community gatherings, reinforces their significance and normalizes the behavior. Fear of failure also stands as a formidable barrier to embracing small thinking. The pressure to achieve perfection or immediate results can inhibit individuals from taking action. This apprehension leads to avoidance or a belief that without monumental efforts, success cannot be attained. To dissolve these barriers, we must cultivate a culture of experimentation, encouraging individuals to view small actions as opportunities for learning rather than definitive measures of success, creates an environment conducive to risk-taking. By normalizing trial and error, we free individuals from the burdens of perfectionism and help them understand that the iterative nature of small actions leads to greater resilience and adaptability. Moreover, the role of community in overcoming resistance cannot be overstated. Collective engagement, where individuals unite in pursuit of shared goals, creates a support network that reinforces the validity of small actions. Peer accountability can serve as a powerful motivator, driving individuals to act on their commitments while fostering a sense of belonging. Social connections amplify engagement, dismantling the fear of solitary contributions by emphasizing collective responsibility. In the professional sphere, organizational resistance also inhibits the adoption of small thinking practices. Hierarchies that prioritize large-scale initiatives can stifle innovation and creativity among employees. In these contexts, management must embrace a philosophy that values experimentation and acknowledges that small contributions can lead to transformative outcomes, regardless of their origin. To facilitate this shift, leaders must actively promote a culture that encourages everyone from the intern to the executive to share ideas, voice concerns, and propose small-scale initiatives that contribute to overarching goals. Organizations can implement platforms for innovation where team members can submit and collaborate on ideas, providing a safe space for collective creativity. Additionally, the emphasis on continuous feedback becomes crucial in countering resistance. Transparent, constructive feedback fosters trust and collaboration, allowing individuals to feel more empowered in voicing their thoughts and taking small actions. Regular check-ins, formative assessments, or inclusive brainstorming sessions can serve to heighten team morale and revitalize engagement. overcoming resistance is equally a matter of education. By instilling a robust understanding of the incremental impact of small actions through storytelling and case studies, communities can witness firsthand the transformative power that lies in adopting a think small philosophy. Highlighting examples from within local contexts or relatable frameworks, individuals can connect personally to the potential of small interventions. Finally, patience emerges as a critical component. Change does not occur overnight, particularly in shifting ingrained ideologies. As we embark on transforming our approach to problem solving, recognizing the slow and often non-linear path toward embracing small thinking is paramount. Advocating for patience and promoting mindfulness can alleviate pressure and foster a sustained commitment to progress. In conclusion, while resistance to small thinking is both natural and entrenched, the strategies outlined can facilitate a cultural shift towards embracing a think small mindset. By collectively acknowledging small actions' inherent value, cultivating spaces for experimentation, and fostering connections, we can dismantle barriers and empower communities to engage in meaningful change. The journey toward addressing big problems begins with the willingness to act one small step at a time. Chapter 7: Building a Community of Thinkers. As we explore the landscape of small actions, the pivotal role of community becomes increasingly evident. Building a community of thinkers is essential for nurturing a culture that embraces small contributions, fosters collaborative problem-solving, and amplifies the impact of individual efforts. Such communities serve as both a support network and a catalyst for collective change. First, understanding what constitutes a community is crucial. Communities can take various forms. They can be geographic, interest-based, or virtual. Regardless of their makeup, the foundation of a successful community is shared values and a united vision for change. Creating an inclusive environment where diverse perspectives are recognized and valued is critical to fostering a sense of belonging and engagement among members. At the heart of building a community of thinkers lies the practice of inclusive invitation. Encouraging individuals from various backgrounds and experiences to participate nurtures a heterogeneous atmosphere that values creativity and innovative solutions. An inclusive community harnesses the collective wisdom of its members, guarding against the pitfalls of a singular narrative and paving the way for diverse problem-solving approaches. Equally important in fostering a community is establishing open communication channels. A community thrives on transparency and dialogue, creating spaces for individuals to voice their ideas, questions, and concerns. Online platforms, town halls, or community meetings can facilitate these discussions, nurturing connections and collaboration among members. Encouraging dialogue cultivates trust, allowing individuals to engage comfortably in the collaborative process. As these connections grow, so does the sense of accountability. A community of thinkers fosters interdependence, where individuals recognize their role in contributing to the shared goals. Establishing collective commitments can reinforce this ethos, reminding members that their actions, no matter how small, are interconnected within the larger narrative of change. Celebrating small successes collectively further solidifies this sense of community. Recognizing the contributions of individuals, no matter how minor, reinforces their significance and encourages continued engagement. These celebrations can manifest as community events, recognition in newsletters, or shared social media highlights, ensuring that every effort is acknowledged and valued. Additionally, mentorship and peer support play critical roles in solidifying a community of thinkers. Connecting experienced members with newcomers can foster learning and growth, allowing individuals to share experiences, insights, and strategies for thinking small. Mentorship nurtures the development of skills while fostering an environment that encourages small actions. An effective community also actively curates opportunities for collaboration, creating platforms where members can come together to collectively tackle challenges, brainstorm ideas, or participate in skill-building workshops, amplifies engagement and motivates individuals to contribute their small efforts. Collaborative projects can demonstrate the cumulative power of small actions, illustrating how collective efforts can yield substantial change. Empowerment through education is essential in the process of building a community of thinkers. Providing access to resources, training, and workshops equips individuals with the knowledge and skills to take action. This proactive approach not only uplifts community members, but also fosters a shared understanding of the Think Small philosophy's principles and benefits. In nurturing a community of thinkers, fostering a culture of experimentation becomes imperative. Encouraging members to test small solutions without the fear of failure creates a culture ripe for innovation. This experimentation invites creativity, enabling individuals to explore different approaches without the constraints imposed by perfectionism or conventional thinking. Finally, as the community grows, it is essential to share success stories beyond its boundaries. Amplifying the narratives of small actions and their impact creates a ripple effect, inspiring others to engage in similar endeavors. Whether through local media, social networks, or educational events, sharing these stories cultivates a larger conversation around the potential of small thinking, inviting others to join the movement. In conclusion, building a community of thinkers is integral to realizing the vision of thinking small. By fostering inclusivity, facilitating open communication, celebrating successes, and empowering members, communities can become powerful agents of change. As individuals unite in pursuit of shared goals, the cumulative effect of their small actions can lead to transformative outcomes, ultimately demonstrating that collective efforts are vital to tackling even the most significant challenges. Chapter 8. A Vision for the Future, Thinking Small. As we conclude this exploration of Think Small to solve big problems, we are met with a crucial juncture, envisioning a future where small actions reshape our world. The collective journey of individual contributions, reflecting a broader narrative, is not just a possibility, but an imperative as we seek to confront the multifaceted challenges that lie ahead. The essence of thinking small inherently challenges our conventional wisdom surrounding ambition. While society often equates success with monumental achievements, we now comprehend that genuine progress springs from the cumulative impact of myriad small actions. Our future vision must embrace this paradigm shift, acknowledging the significance of individual contributions in creating lasting change. Each step, no matter how modest, serves as a vital thread within a tapestry of transformation. With this mindset, we can begin to reimagine various sectors from education and business to governance and public health. Schools can shift their focus toward nurturing not just academic excellence, but also the development of social responsibility among students. By emphasizing the importance of small actions in fostering community spirit and engagement, education becomes a tool for cultivating conscientious citizens equipped to drive change. In the business realm, companies can adopt corporate social responsibility as a guiding principle, where small initiatives become integral to their operational philosophies. Instead of solely prioritizing profit margins, organizations can harness the potential of their workforce and resources to drive small-scale changes that ultimately benefit society. Whether implementing sustainable practices or supporting community initiatives, businesses that embrace Think Small create a positive impact that reverberates well beyond their immediate goals. The vision for a future rooted in small thinking must extend to governance as well. Policymakers can adopt a more localized approach to solutions, engaging communities in decision-making processes. By encouraging grassroots participation, government initiatives become responsive to local needs and aspirations, ultimately fostering resilience within communities. These approaches help build trust between citizens and leaders, demonstrating that every small step taken collectively contributes to the greater good. Public health initiatives can likewise benefit from a think small philosophy, emphasizing community engagement and collaboration. By empowering community health workers to lead localized health campaigns, we can drive significant improvements in health outcomes while nurturing a culture of prevention. Education about small wellness practices can pave the way for healthier and well-informed citizens, resulting in a more robust collective well-being. As we envision this future, the importance of storytelling continues to resonate. To inspire collective action on a broader scale, we must share narratives that emphasize both the struggle and the triumph of small actions. By disseminating diverse voices and experiences, we invite more individuals into the conversation, amplifying the call to participate in problem-solving endeavors. In this newly envisioned landscape, the importance of collaboration cannot be overstated. As communities unite in their small actions, the potential for exponential growth is magnified. Bringing together diverse stakeholders to share resources, insights, and perspectives benefits initiatives and cultivates solidarity within broader networks of thinkers. In conclusion, the future we aspire to create requires a commitment to think small. By dismantling barriers to individual creativity and contribution, we can unearth the profound potential every person holds within them. The interplay of small actions, whether through education, business, governance, or public health, serves as a catalyst for transformative change. As we collectively navigate the intricate tapestry of challenges and complexities, may we remember that each thread, woven together through small efforts, ultimately leads us toward the resolution of the most pressing problems of our time. Together, we can forge a reality where small thinking is celebrated, propelling us toward a brighter future. If you found this video helpful, inspiring, or entertaining, don't forget to hit that like button. And if you're new here, make sure to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you never miss out on future content. Your support means the world. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below.